in our today's world, there's a trend like following to the financially successful person, following those person who are into athletics, following those persons who are like sports stars, right? There is huge following, like in millions they have followers, and there are the persons who can do anything for those person, a special fan base. And the respect when it comes on, don't ask them. There are persons having a deep respect for the person who are icon into business, who are icon into the financial system, who are icon into the gaming. There is a space for a special space for those persons. People have the deep respect for them. People have that vision of appreciation for them always. And when we try to look at these persons, it's not due to the character, it's not due to the behavior they own, it's due to the field, in what field they are. And some fields are considered higher than other. Some, like our financial system, our business models, are considered better space to have a hold over than other field, right? A person who is someone into sport, like for example basketball, so a star into basketball is getting more respect than a person who is having a moderate person who is working for some NGO, a person who is working for some good for society cause, which is not too much appreciated by society, which is not too much into limelight, right? So when I'm saying that I don't have a special hatred, or I'm not directly against those persons that who are getting this kind of respect, what I want to put my point is that I'm okay, these persons are getting their share of respect, or whatever they are into, however they are doing, people are respecting, that's okay, appreciable. But we'll have to think, are these the person only who shall be respected? Because there are few fields only where we are having a deep respect for these persons. So except these persons, don't we have anyone else who deserve respect? And what about those persons who are not into these fields? What about those persons who are good human, who are wise human, but they are not into these fields? Don't they deserve respect? And what about those persons who are not in any field, who are just a common man, a common individual? What about those persons? Don't they deserve respect? Okay, let me hit quite down tone. What about those persons who lost things, who are financially not wealthy, who are financially poor, who are physically handicapped, who don't fulfill in our normal humans criteria, normal individuals criteria? What about those persons? Don't they deserve respect? So we'll have to think about these things, because what happened? Okay, these persons who are into these fields, they deserve respect, they deserve appreciation. What about general human being? What about a human being who is hardly living their life, who are just in general having a basic lifestyle? What about their respect? Again I'm saying that there are some standards which are set by society. There are some fields which are decided by society. A person who is excelling in those fields, then only they are considered successful. Then only they are considered a respected person. And how much we shall really focus someone is financially wealthy, or someone is into sport, that particular sport. And time and again I again say those things, that there are some parameters set by our society. There are some fields which are given extra recognition than they deserve. For example, a financial field. How much we ought to think about those persons who are financially wealthy, and a person who is excelling in some sort of sport. And a sport, for your mindful, all sports are not considered same. There are special biased sports, for example basketball, for example soccer. What about other sports? Ain't they part of sport? And when we are talking about these particular fields which get high level of recognition, on other side we have a field which are who are working more appreciable, whose work are for human deed, but still they are not being recognized by society. There is no respect for those persons, because hardly people know about those. And when I'm talking about a normal respect perspective, it's not just limited to a particular field. I'm saying a normal individual, a person who is a general human being, Don't they deserve respect after all? But I believe in my personal capacity, personal opinion. Well, we all individuals are made out of same power, same energy, and we all have the same right to live a respectful life. We all deserve respect, at least a human respect. But how much the human respect are being respected in our society? Our respect, we get these things from our nationality. We get these respect due to our caste, our race, our color. What about the other human being? Don't they deserve this respect? Didn't they get life as life? If they did not get life like those persons who get respected due to their origin, is their fault it is? What they could do in their capacity to get that kind of respect. A person who is of color, how they can get respect of like some superior color? A person who is from a race which is considered backward race, how they're supposed to get a respect like a normal other human person? A person who is disabled, how they were supposed to get a respect like a normal person, normal individual? We'll have to think, that it's a very painful situation, painful condition to really think about these things. We limited respect to particular field, we limited respect to a particular sector. There is no respect for in general human being, there is no respect for in general life form. And time and again I always keep saying that we all life are same. We are made out of the same energy, same power. And the most tangible, magical energies form, if you can see, that's a life form. Please understand it. Otherwise, life is very miserable. We are making it more miserable than what it was supposed to be. And then we talk about, yes, there is hell. Well, there is no hell. We are making our personal life hell over here. We are making individuals' life who are not supposed to suffer, their life full of suffering. We are making someone's life more miserable, how much it was not supposed to be. A person who is handicapped, they are suffering more due to our recklessness about them. Right? And we will have to think about these things. I believe that every single person deserves the same respect as a human. And I'm saying don't recognize those people who are excelling in some field. Give them respect, but at least have the basic respect for every single human being. Every single, not just a human being, I shall say every single life form even. How much you are thinking about those things? Right? And I believe that today's topic will give you a little understanding about what really we understand about life, how much respect our life deserves. And if you feel little good about this topic today, how much you enjoyed, little, at least I gave you a little thought process, so feel free to like, because I want this video to reach as many as possible. I want many people, many individuals to have this kind of understanding. And yes, if you watch this kind of videos, so feel free to subscribe this channel, because this channel is all about these things. I want to grow this community as fast as possible. I want to reach to more and more people, because these are very important topic to discuss for, right? And thank you for your precious time. Please keep thinking about these things. If you think about these things, are wise and spread these words. Again, thank you for your precious time. By then, take care.